JCCC has over 100 different degrees stretching over the areas like anatomy, welding, and sculpting. Have these STEM degrees overshadowed the arts?
I feel like when you walk around campus, you see a lot of the art posters that people make all over, and you don't ever really see anything about the STEM unless you're in the science buildings. So I feel like the art department does overshadow it quite a bit, to be honest, but that's just my opinion.
It's tough to say because I'm very rooted in the art department here. I do the choir here, both choirs. I don't really hear much about the STEM department here. I've taken a couple of classes in it with psychology and the environmental science, but I don't really hear it being praised or really talked about all that much here on campus.
I don't. I think there's a nice balance here at JCCC. We do have, a lot of recent grants that have called attention to the science department that allow for undergraduate research, for example, CURES, course-based undergraduate research. Have a program that's been here for a while, actually, that's a STEM scholar program that provides large stipends actually to incentivize students to major in STEM. But when I saw the prompt, I was thinking, well, we also have this multi-million-dollar recent building, the FADS building, that certainly represents the art side. We have the Nervin Museum, and of course we've had a lot of multi-million-dollar renovations for the science labs as well. So I think there's a nice balance between resources available and programs available to students in both the arts and STEM.
With the music department, and especially with my administrative duties here, being the chair of music and theater and the recording arts department, we get so focused in on what we're doing in this department. I guess the only thing that I would really have to go off of that is just class conflicts with students that have to be able to go, that are majoring in other things aside from fine arts or from music. Any of those kids that have, if they're getting an engineering degree or any sort of science, biology, chemistry, anything like that, that's their career path, and we're supplemental to that. I think the arts department, specifically the music department, we're probably a little bit behind as far as the notoriety of things that we offer on campus. We're one of the many things we offer on campus, and it's probably not the most well-known department, and that probably comes back to us as the faculty as far as marketing ourselves and getting ourselves known out there.
Oh, I encourage it. I'm a multidisciplinary scholar, so you have the right person to champion, broad disciplinary learning. And what I love to do in my own life, and hopefully I'm modeling that in my teaching, is encourage students to find those really intriguing intersections between STEM and the arts and humanities.
The music department specifically, we're here for everyone. If people were in band or choir or orchestra or acted in high school and they want to continue that, they're more than welcome to. To me, we need advocates more than we need actual artists or musicians right now. The arts typically, especially if you look back in school districts and things like that, the arts can be it's one of the first things that get under attack. And we need those people that are now engineers or now chemists or lawyers or doctors or anything. We need people that can look back at their time in the arts fondly, and so they remember the positive things that they learned through the arts, whether that be in high school or college. So when these bond issues come or anything else like that where the arts is kind of under attack, we just need the advocates. If a kid wants to pursue any sort of art, I'm all for it, of course. I'll put their feet to the fire and make sure that they're prepared to transfer to a four-year school or go out in the professional field, whatever their desires are. I'll make sure I do whatever I can for them here. But as far as anyone else, like I said, we're here to support.
Johnson County Community College is a school filled with so many different career paths that it is difficult to narrow which exactly you would aim your focus for. But at the end of the day, we ask, has STEM overshadowed the arts? And we can conclude that no, they do not.